Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Saturday the 8th of October 2022. Excuse me. Yesterday we were at Newcastle on the all-weather in 7:45. We had to go at this, well, we had to go at two horses effectively. We laid the favourite, which was the eventual winner, Shining Eldana, which came in at 2 to 9. We laid that at 5.57 to a £1 exposure, so roughly 11 to 2. So that's what we were doing, and in our case it was £557 to have a loss of 100. So that's what happened there. And we also on this Star of Aria, I think we called it Star of Arabia yesterday, but anyway, ignore that. And that came third at 18 to 1. We had a pound per £8 unit, so £100 on at 20 to 1. Drifted out to about 25, so you could have done better, but anyway, that one came third, and so we had £2 per £8 unit exposure, £200, 0.25 exposure, so of a unit. So the account came down again at 66.63 units in profit overall. So what happened there? Well, the heavily odds on favourite Shining Eldana, whatever it is, basically led. We didn't think it was that clever, that horse. It's certainly not a 2 to 9 horse in that environment, and it did struggle to win. And also our horse here, Star of Area or whatever it is, the jockey didn't overexert himself. That's being kind, and it was his third run, so it's a little bit gamed for the handicap marker. It could have potentially given. I mean, the fact that this Bayrat was second tells you all you need to know. It's been in 2 mile bumpers. So anyway, we'll leave it there and write up today's racing. We're back. We've written up today's racing then. So for Saturday the 8th, Chelmsford on the all-weather at 6 o'clock in the evening. We've got no filter one, but we do have a ratio filter this time. Now, a ratio filter is where the handicap has a certain setup. And we don't have an alternative. So anyway, we've got it's a fillies handicap class 5 3-year-old plus 0.75 8 furlongs model 96. What do we know about Chelmsford 8 furlongs model 96? Well, it's pretty quick for a mile, and the horse we really like is this number 2, Goddess of Fire. It's about 12 to 1, and we can't actually get to, we can get about 11s on at the moment. We haven't bet yet, but when we do, we're going to have a good go at this horse. So anyway, what do we like about it? We're on the 19th of April, the 4th, Yarmouth handicap, good to firm, model 95, and this is 96. It won that race at a mile, and then there's a bit of a gap, and then you've got in the form, and then you've got 14th of the 9th September, Yarmouth 9 furlongs, so that's furlong further. Good handicap, and that race is very decent. If you look at that race, and it's got very good horses in it, rated in the sort of low 90s, solid right through. And then the 25th of the 9th, Yarmouth 10 furlong, good to soft handicap, model 92, a lot slower and good to soft. Horse doesn't really like slower conditions. It's a 5-year-old. It's got everything going for it, and we're going to be looking to get about half a unit on this horse at least. So we're looking to get £4 win on at whatever. Now it's currently, we can get 11 to 1 at the moment, but it's written up poorly. It's at the back end of the SP forecast. The over round is like very large at the moment on Betfair. It's about 108% and 109%. So there's going to be drift. Now, unless they come for that horse, Goddess of Fire, then it's going to drift. So we're going to hang fire, but we are going to have a good go at that horse. We're going to put up to about half a unit exposure on it, which is £400 win for us. So on an individual horse, so 0.5 of a unit. Exposure. So we really like that horse. We think it's got all the credentials. This is a fillies handicap. It's been running against its male counterparts previously. It's got a lot going for it, and we're going to have a good go anyway. So yesterday we had this odds-on donkey beat us at 2 to 9. But that was predictable and fair enough. But we had a go, and we were looking at gaining about 20 to 1 on one of the bets and 11 to 2 on the other. So it's pretty good risk return, even though it didn't happen. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Things have been sticky, but this is the sort of horse that will sort it out for us. So we're going to have a go at this, as we said. So it's the 6 o'clock at Chelmsford on the all-weather. It's number 2, Goddess of Fire to win. And we're going to be filling our boots on that one, so relatively speaking. So anyway, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and goodbye.